A radical idea to prevent wildfires, shutting off the power when conditions could spark a tragedy like the wine country fires. The State Public Utilities Commission invited the big power companies to at least discuss the idea. KPIX 5's Emily Turner explains why switching off power lines could come with its own set of dangers.
Today's meeting was basically a high-level summit to talk about the role utilities play in wildfire. Not only what they can do to avoid damage to their own infrastructure, but also how they can avoid causing damage to their communities. Now, when you're facing several lawsuits on that subject, it's a dicey one to discuss with the press. It was a year of fire and finger-pointing for California. And while the cause of the North Bay blazes is still under investigation, the effort to prevent another is in full swing.
You must assume that at some point your power will be interrupted.
Bigwigs from 3 of California's power companies met with the State Public Utility Commission to talk about their role in wildfires, both cause and effect.
We have to collaborate more, not only between the utility, but the actual state agencies themselves.
Which is why the CPUC is looking into creating a state standard for de-energizing power lines, shutting them off ahead of things like red flag warnings for fire risk. But when and how to flip the switch is a call that PG&E says is far from simple.
Keeping the power on is very important. You're talking about power to streetlights, you're talking about powers to elevators, cell phone towers. So when you turn that off proactively, that creates a whole new set of safety risk for other people to consider.
But PG&E's vice president wouldn't talk to us about whether or not shutting off power could have prevented wine country's wildfires. It'll just take a couple of seconds if you don't mind, Mr. Hogan. PG&E currently faces at least 3 separate lawsuits on the fires. Sonoma County most recently joined the fray, suing for lost property taxes.
This is a whole conversation about utility safety and wildfires. How does that play into the lawsuits that your utility's facing right now?
Well, we've received lawsuits. We're aware of those. What we're focused on is really making sure that we're helping the people that were impacted by the fires get back on their feet.
Creating a statewide standard for de-energizing during times of high fire risk is a long process, and this is just the first of what I'm sure will be many meetings to come. Emily Turner, KPIX 5.
State insurance claims from last year's wildfires have reached $11.8 billion. It's the most expensive series of wildfires in California history. The firestorms damaged or destroyed more than 32,000 homes. The totals do not include the Southern California mudslides that were triggered in the burn zones earlier this month.